Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Legends Only.
My name is T. Kyle,
And I'm Brad.
and this is your weekly pop culture podcast where we talk about
Legends Only.
It's a Legends World. And we're lucky question mark? to
We
be
are
living?
enduring in it. We are.
I like that.
We are. Yes. Welcome back, everyone, to a new episode.
Heat wave.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot.
I can't stand the heat. Stream it now.
Yeah, stream heat.
Too
I wish it
below.
was like we could just stream heat and not have to feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm enjoying it, I will say. I'm enjoying the summer.
Oh,
I'm having a good summer. Hags,
hags.
have a good summer. You didn't write that on your yearbook?
Yes. Oh, we've talked about this. Yes.
Hags. Sorry, this is a.
It is certainly eternally hot this year.
In the sunshine?
Yes.
Yes.
It is eternal sunshine this week. And we have some news about Miss Ponytail, Ariana Grande, that we got some insight on this week.
We do. We both have news, and then it was taken away within a span of about 24 hours, actually. Yes. Ari appeared on Shut Up, Evan,
Yeah, friend of the pod.
and detailed a mini tour that she was allegedly about to embark on that they're still putting together. A mini tour for Eternal Sunshine in between the release of the two Wicked movies coming out at the end of this year and next year. She said, I think it'll be a really lovely idea to be able to trickle in some shows in between the two Wicked films. I think there's a version of that exists. A mini sampling. You know, she didn't want to stage like a huge arena show. So
Yeah, it's a lot to take on.
it is. Yeah. So she wanted to do a few, just perform.
Coachella.
I think she would do like an intimate room. Like a
Oh, I
little,
think that'd be so cool.
That
one venue that Britney did in London, that is that little
in the round.
that round one.
Yeah.
Do make it a sun.
I think she should do the one Luann does over here, the 54. I should do
54
that.
below.
54 below.
Ariana Grande at 54 below.
Ari and Frankie's Holiday Spectacular.
That I would go to that.
They would do that.
Actually.
Honestly, they would do.
Ariana's just not there.
Well,
He just puts her on the
Frankie's about to come up in this because, well, the Arianators saw that Ari suggested a mini tour and immediately panicked because that meant smaller venues, less tickets, more demand, and they were not about to forfeit their front rows to Ponytail's show. So they began a campaign.
That's what started this?
Yes,
It's like
they're
they're trying to turn the fans against her? No
They're
way.
trying to turn the locals away from this tour.
So wait. So Ariana superfans are trying to turn the general public against her so that they can get tickets for her smaller intimate show. That's why this happened?
That's more or less what was that. Yes. It was a joke, though. It definitely wasn't like
Like the
we need to
Starbucks
take her
one?
down. Yes, it was very, Gaga Bucks or whatever that was. Fans joked about Ari being a cannibal, and it went viral in an effort to deter people away from buying concert tickets.
No way.
And who came to her rescue? The gayest brother anyone could have. Our Big Brother
So
alum,
good.
Frankie James Grande, came swooping in with a tweet that honestly
Is so funny.
literally ate.
Yeah.
And he did nibble here. He said, ha ha ha, wow, in response to the news about the fan campaign. This might be the most creative and lowest y'all have ever gone, reaching new depths daily. Listen, I know my sister's been eating the girls up for years, but this is a bit extreme. Besides, she's vegan. See you on tour.
The little leaf
Leaf
emoji
sprig.
is the funniest part of this. It's like, she's vegan.
She's chewing on grass, y'all. Not your ass. See you on tour. Well,
Oh my God, she should step out in New York with a shirt that says,
eat your man.
I eat grass, not ass.
Yeah, exactly. Well, all of this was short-lived, and I don't know what contributed to what, but then in the next few hours, Ari put out a statement on Instagram saying, "I love you all so much. I have decided to put a temporary pin in all things that are not wicked for now. Thank you in advance for your understanding. I'm deeply grateful for your patience and mostly so inexplicably excited for all that is to come. There is so much. See you so soon."
The fans probably clown themselves.
But they probably did.
She probably was like, "Oh, actually, I don't want to see
No
y'all.
more Eternal Sunshine Deluxe. No more tour.
I'm just gonna stay home.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, sweeties."
I'm going to hear eating my leaves and leaving you alone because you're going to tell me I'm eating people? I'm not eat and greeting any of you.
I'm not gonna eat and greet. No.
Meet and eat.
That's so fucked
That should be the
up.
package.
So fucked up.
Oh my God.
She would laugh at that. I know she would.
Ari Me Hammer Grande.
Oh, Brad. No, you can't say that. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is entertainment.
For entertainment
Ari.
purposes only.
There's tears forming.
No more tears left to cry.
For entertainment purposes
For entertainment
only.
purposes only.
How did that all just like...
How did it happen? I don't know. And it all happened with the span of 24 hours. I'm sorry for your exclu and then non-exclu, Evan, because now it's like, oh.
I mean, the fact that they're just like kikiing is so iconic.
Yeah, yep. But yeah, I guess now
Evan, tell Ariana that she should do Legends Only.
and to release Touch It as a single again.
Yeah.
Except I guess she's not going to do anything now.
If she's in Manhattan, she can come hang out with us.
Yeah, that's
on
true.
a Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. Well, she can go to Wicked with us now
Oh
that
my
we've
God.
seen it. No more promo except for Wicked. That sucks because I feel like she had one more video lined up for sure. I feel like she was teasing Supernatural with Troy, maybe even. I don't know.
Maybe she's just trying to stop this like, disinformation campaign.
Sure.
Because the thing is, people will believe that shit.
Yes.
Because I'm looking at the screenshot that you posted, and like, whoever made this up, it's like something about like police being involved.
Yeah, they pretended the police were. Yeah, they
You
don't.
all need to be careful with your defamation. I'd be pissed.
It's ridiculous. Yes, it probably did almost help with sales though for the tour, but unfortunately, we will never know. We'll never know. The canceled Eternal Sunshine
Wow.
mini tour Eat Your Man experience is no longer.
Oh, I love Eat Your Man.
Yeah.
Should that be our next road trip that we do?
Yeah, exactly. Cannibal tour.
Oh my God. Also a bop.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, someone else who got eaten up this week.
I missed this.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give you guys like the rundown.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, they follow me on.
Uh-oh. No.
Oh, do I hit follow back? Yes, follow back. Oh, now I feel nervous.
Okay. Well, what did you just do?
No,
What
well,
happened?
I didn't do anything.
Oh.
So this goes to Cowboy Connor on X, who follows me. So I am I'm getting
Now you're
what's the
complicit in
word?
whatever this is.
No, I'm getting nervous.
Okay.
At Kleb0513, there was a tweet that went crazy viral.
Mm.
He tweeted, "Whole click snapped."
Oh, they're wearing cowboy.
Yeah, they all have Cowboy Carter sashes,
I see.
but they all have different names. There's Cowboy Connor,
yeah.
there's Cowboy Cajun, Cowboy Church Girl, Cowboy Curls.
Oh yeah, I see.
Post this, and then as Twitter does,
Mm.
just went off. And it created this whole discourse about
Yeah.
the sashes and this and that.
Yeah.
And then Beyonce all of a sudden announces Cowboy Carter sashes available for sale on Shop Beyonce.
Oh, the timing of that.
And there's a tweet that says, "Oh, you just know someone told her about the drama." Which
Look at
I-
this sash. You
yeah.
think you believe it?
Oh, it's so cute.
Featured is the Cowboy Carter sash, exclusive 100% polyester sash.
Yeah.
Closure at the hem.
So you can get like a
Oh, wow, yeah.
not sponsored, but like the Beyonce Cowboy Carter sash that she has on the album cover is now available for sale.
Wow. Okay.
But the timing of it, I do
The
think
timing is
I actually do think that like someone probably was like, "Oh, we should sell these."
yeah. Wow, that's crazy timing actually.
Yeah. So she got eaten up in the quote retweets, but like
Well, add her to Ari's list, I guess. But
they're having fun. I don't see what the issue is.
you know, group photos can go a lot of different ways on the internet.
Yeah, they
Let's say
always
that.
do.
I don't know. I don't know what the response was. As
It was mixed.
Okay.
So people were dragging, but then other people were like, "Can people just enjoy their vacation?"
yeah.
You know? And so I
Mhm.
was like, "Let me not engage in this until the podcast."
Okay.
But
I just thought we were talking about the sash that was on sale. I'm like, wow.
no,
is-
that's why the sash is funny.
Sash fierce.
Yeah, because people think that
That
has to be
is a
connected.
reaction to that. Maybe.
because like why else would you just randomly?
I don't know.
Because this went like 5.
You could randomly put the visuals up too.
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Because this got 5.5 million views.
The outfit?
The original post.
Whoa. Oh yeah, 5.5 million.
Yeah.
Well,
Cowboy curls though. Can I say something?
not this. we gotta move on.
Yeah, we do.
Well, if you want a Sasha Fierce, it's available at Shop Beyonce, not sponsored.
It is.
You know what else is available? Kim Kardashian revealed that she got a salmon sperm injection to the face, which to me is a normal Thursday.
Oh,
But she said, I got a salmon sperm injected into my face, she said, her shocked looking momager Kris Jenner on the Kardashians. I did a little deep dive, and I guess it's like not that, it's like on the molecular level or whatever. It's really not like they're just flat out injecting jizz. It's like they're harnessing the whatchamacallit, not the peptides, but whatever.
all I know
of
is
it.
fish are friends, not food.
Well, that seems very friendly, honestly. That's very friendly behavior. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the exact science behind like why that works, but I do know it is apparently the latest trend. So it is.
Well, and didn't Jennifer Aniston apparently? People were like, "Oh no, this is like Jennifer Aniston approved."
Speaking of friends,
yeah.
well, maybe. Oh yeah, she tried the Jennifer Aniston approved salmon sperm facial.
My question is always like, who thought, like, who was the first person to think, let me try that? You know what I mean? Like, who?
Well,
First of all, I didn't even know that salmon had that.
semen?
Ew, yes.
They're from the sea.
Yeah, but like
New York
what-
City-based dermatologist Joshua Zeichner. I had to think for a second. Have I? Nope.
Oh my.
Salmon semen has been shown to improve skin, hydration, plumpness, texture, and wrinkles. The effects on the skin are thought to be due to high DNA levels. DNA is composed of amino acids, which have long been used in skincare for their hydrating and cell renewing benefits. However, there is little research on using salmon sperm in skincare, so it's always recommended to speak to your own dermatologist or esthetician at length before trying it out for yourself. So basically,
Could you imagine like going to your dermatologist and being like, "Hey, so I'm really thinking about getting a salmon sperm shoved
Yeah.
on my face."
I would like a halibut. I would like to try
Ew.
halibut or bass. Bass and sperm in the ass.
I can't.
You know, I'm not bothered by it, but if it's not like proven, like if they have to make that statement of like there is no proof that this
Yeah.
works, why are you going to try it? I don't know. It feels like silly if there's not some sort of direct evidence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you
The
don't
girls
know
are
until you
trying
don't
everything.
try.
She did that vampire blood thing too.
Oh, I almost did that once.
Oh, well, there you go.
Actually, but that's like using yourself.
Yeah. What you do, just like create little punctures and you're bleeding?
No, they so gross. But like they draw your own.
I'm out already.
Yeah, you would
I'm
not.
out. I would
No,
not make it through
They
it.
draw your own blood.
Nope. Done.
And then they put it in this thing that like
Oh, the spins it.
it's like I don't want to say like
I did have to
whisks
do
it.
that because when I got my tooth out, they had to actually separate.
That's what they do. Then they take that and then they inject it into your face.
Yeah, I'm
So
so
it's,
out.
It's like you on you.
Sharks, I'm out.
Yeah. It's anyway.
Wow.
This is not esthetician. That's what, and
Estheticians only.
that's what an esthetician is, right?
Yeah, face.
Okay, that's a big word.
Yeah.
I got that. I don't know. Has anyone tried it?
Yeah, let us know if you've tried a salmon sperm spatial. Salmon sperm.
Oh,
The
yeah. You like? It's the next Finding Dory 2.
Finding Nemo 3
Oh.
X-rated version.
Oh my gosh, Nemo's swimming out there. Oh. Oh. So sick.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I think that this is a great time for us to switch to our next segment that we like to call High Fashion. So editorial.
Guys, this is awesome.
This is a billboard.
This is super high fashion.
Oh my God, that's so high fashion.
So high fashion.
Now, I have previously said on the record that my fave serves on the court only. However, something has changed this week.
Everything has changed.
Serena Williams, if you are new to the podcast and you don't know, she is my number one biggest inspiration in life. She's my ultimate fave.
Mm-hmm.
She was at Essence Fest and she just hosted the ESPY Awards, which is like the VMAs for sports people.
Yeah.
Serving, pun intended, absolute serve. I don't know what stylist is what is happening, but 8 game set match served every single look.
And called out that asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
On live TV.
Yes. We don't need you.
Yeah. Ate him the fuck up.
Ate him the fuck
He
up.
responded, I think, too.
He did 10 days late.
Yeah.
When it quieted down.
Yeah.
He's trash. Allegedly.
I am so excited. It made me think of the other week when you were when we were talking about Serena and you said something in her, when she performed, what did you say? Her performance.
Her performance? What did
you
I
said
say?
something that was that alluded that if she was a pop star, and it was really funny.
Oh, I don't know.
But it made me think of that. I was like, oh my God. And then she had this, it was a high pony wearing Brat Green.
Oh.
And someone said, they responded to my story and said, Sereniana Williams. And I'm like, yeah, it's so good. One more US Open. Just do it. Eat the girls up.
I would also like to give a shout out. It did not make this doc, I'm just realizing, but I would like to shout out because it involves our girl, one of our girls. Shout out, I'll give a high fashion to Miss Trixie Mattel, who allegedly should be on her break, but she keeps fucking posting content. I assume it's back ordered or whatever.
Oh, a summer break?
Yeah. She said she's finally taken a 3-month hiatus because she's never stopped since Drag Race started.
Yeah, I mean, has been podcast show,
tour,
DJ tour,
makeup, renovation show. Business. Trixie Cosmetics alone is how do you do anything else? But anyway, she made an appearance on the Kelly Clarkson show, which I was actually extremely nervous about because I didn't know what the vibe would be between them, and I don't know. But Kelly totally got her humor, and they had a fabulous time together. Trixie introduced herself as Kelly Clarkson and her daughter, Kelly Clarkson. They did a little comparison of their height, which was adorable. And yeah, there's a meme of her now because she's stretching out her legs. There's a new horror movie out called Long Legs. I'm not sure if you're...
I saw people talking about, is it about the spiders? Daddy Long Legs?
It's not actually about that, I don't think. It's you gotta watch the trailer. But
got it.
There's a really good
The one
photo.
where she's stretched out on the
yeah. Long Legs 2024. Yeah, really good. So shout out to Trixie. I hope you're actually on break and not fucking posting this stuff though, because it is insane. She said she was going on a break, and every day there's the pit stop, the podcast, these appearances, the DJ sets. I'm like,
they could have been pre-recorded.
What break? Yeah.
I
just saw her DJing in Boy Drag at Evita though in LA, and I'm like, I think that's not a break.
They talked about that on Kelly. When Kelly was like, so you've been DJing, that's got to be so hard. And Trixie's like, Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so hard. But then Kelly was talking about how like, no, a DJ can really ruin a
the
wedding.
vibe, yeah.
And I mean, I could have listened to them talk for like 3 hours,
Agreed.
honestly.
Yeah.
I need Kelly to sit with Katya and Trixie together
Oh.
on their show.
Yeah, Bald and the Beautiful would be
Yes.
great. Or like Netflix likes to watch, I don't know, one of their things together. That would be
Yeah.
great. Ugh.
Because I know what you mean with like the daytime of it all. You're like, is this going to translate?
Yeah, I'm always like nervous for Trixie because I think she's so funny and intelligent, and then I'm always like, but the audience and the vibe of
Yeah.
this is not exactly.
No, I get what you mean.
You know, but she does the right amount of being subversive and pushing the envelope without, I don't know, scandalizing them too much.
Right.
Yeah. So shout out to Trixie. Hope you're enjoying a day by the pink pool at Trixie Motel.
Which looks so cute.
It's so cute.
What really sold me on that experience was Salt Lake City Housewives.
Oh,
They went
that they
to,
went?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and they like got into like
Yes.
fights, and there was like it was funny because it was like all at the Trixie Motel.
Yeah.
But like
it's crazy.
you really got to see the experience, and I was like, this would be so fucking fun to get a group of friends.
Oh yeah.
To stay for a couple days.
I'm sure they're booked and
It's
busy.
so fucking cute. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
And then
Good luck, everyone.
They're mid like
Not
season
sponsored,
2,
but
where
like good
she's-
luck.
Her second season's like her finding her own home with her man,
Yeah.
and she's got Chriselle on it.
Mhm.
Selling Sunset, and I've been watching Owning Manhattan.
A what?
It is the New York version. It just launched on Netflix 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
It's
who's
in
in
the top
it?
10 right now. This crazy group, Sirhan group,
Oh,
Ryan Sirhan.
from $1 Million Listing.
Oh,
New
was
York.
he on it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
MDLNY,
Yeah.
which I was obsessed with.
Well, he very much is pressed about being the number 6 real estate group in New York and wants to obviously
Be number one.
be number 1. And
Oh,
it is just fascinating to watch the things around us and see the insides of them that
oh,
I didn't know.
oh my God!
There's
you
things
would
in Hell's
love-
Kitchen and stuff that they do on the show that I'm like,
Interesting.
oh yeah.
I saw him filming in Central Park once.
Their personalities are all TV gold, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah, I used to love watching all the shit they would show in like Tribeca and Chelsea
Mhm.
because you would see the buildings, and I'm like, what does that look like in there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like rent is $14,000 a month, and I'm like, I will pay for an hour.
Yeah. I don't understand how people have that money.
I don't either, but it
And
can't
if you do,
be
can you
for
give
good
me some?
reasons.
Oh, I
Somebody's being exploited. Anyway, speaking of people with lots of money,
yeah.
plenty of money.
Our Fenty queen.
Fenty Queen, who truly is just kind of like a walking billboard at this point.
Yeah. And I eat every single post up.
I'm just pissed that this photo shoot isn't
An
Like-
album
album.
artwork.
This is insane. Yes. So Rihanna is selling these creeper fatties. I think that's what they're called. Yeah. And she gave us a photo shoot that is so cool and weird.
When are they not?
Like it's giving Sia big bow and also giant pencil. And yeah, it's like back to school vibes.
For Puma, not
For
sponsored.
Puma. Yeah, Fenty Puma. The top comment is zapatos, no musica, with shoes, no music.
All of her comments on every single post now are like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's getting insane. Like every post is just an ad if you really look at her grid right now because she has 500 products. It's all ads. Whatever, she looks great.
I know, but that's the thing is like we like love it. Like I love it. I don't
Yeah.
buy it. I don't wear it, obviously, but like
Right,
I'm obsessed with all of it
right.
because I love her.
Well, it's smart to do this like back to school, vibe, even though it's a little early in the summer. Creeper fatty in session at Puma.
I don't know what that means.
Well, that's what it's called.
Oh.
These shoes.
Oh,
I
they're
mean,
cute.
They are cute.
I rocked with Pumas for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the bags
Ah,
too.
Yeah. Well, we're being influenced as we talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe we do need a creeper fatty.
Trying to expand my fashions.
Well, she would support this. Absolutely. It's cute.
Oh, that is cute.
Yeah.
And people love the makeup. Like again, not sponsored, free promo, but like
Oh, Fenty
the
Beauty.
girls,
Yeah.
the girls really do say it's good.
Yeah. I've seen it. I've not partook.
No.
But I have seen.
Fenty, if you have a mattifying powder, I'll try it.
Yeah. And a sunscreen. Do they have Fenty sunscreen? I would get that in a
Don't
second.
even give her the idea.
Don't give her the idea.
You're pushing back R9 every idea
Fenty
you give
sun.
her.
Music of the sun. Oh no.
No.
Too many ideas. Too many ideas.
That's literally like a...
Oh no, it's right there too.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's fine because we have to deal with Fenty hair. I
If
think
it's
that's all coming.
sunscreen that you want. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Ugh.
Boy, let me. Oh no, there's too much. Don't give her any ideas. Well, speaking of Rihanna and new music,
Oh right.
we have a little bop to talk about in this next segment that we like to call
TikTok talk.
Now, we have shouted out this creator multiple times. Casa D on TikTok and Reels, Carl Dixon, who is a music producer and internet song creator.
Yep.
You may know from the Gimme One Margarita, I'm going to open
Inescapable.
my legs. That bop
Mm-hmm.
makes all of these like songs from samples and has done Rihanna in the past, but was officially hired by Rihanna and Fenty to make a song for the lip liner.
You want a lip liner? Okay. You heard that? You heard that? Hey, check this out, y'all.
Not only is it creamy, not only is it new, not only is it pigmented perfectly, there's a moon.
Check this out, y'all.
And then it's good night to all the ops.
And it is on Rihanna's official Instagram, like Bad Gal Riri, the account.
Yeah.
This is fucking cool. And of course, all of the comments. Have you seen?
What are the comments?
So like someone did broke down the lyrics, like posted the lyrics of what she's saying, put this on Spotify,
You want a
Apple
lip liner?
Music
Okay.
now. Yeah. Need this, drop it on Streaming Queen.
Oh yeah, the comments are funny. First single vibes.
Yes, it's like finally new
The background music is the closest we get into an album.
Yeah. It's all like, oh my God, R9.
She has finally given y'all music.
And it's not just like a couple, it's hundreds.
Yeah, no, everyone's just like, finally, it's here.
Yeah.
The single. This is the closest we're getting. And it is.
Yeah. But like, this is so cool to be like hired by Rihanna for
Yeah.
making TikTok songs and stuff.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well,
she's lurking.
She is
She's
lurking. Oh,
lurking.
she's lurking. She's looking and lurking, and she's watching Housewives.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
We've got an update.
We've got an update because seconds
Oh my
after you said.
Okay, so last week we record this podcast on Saturdays,
Saturday.
usually. So when something happens on a Sunday and we like publish this on Monday, everyone's like, "Oh my God, that just happened," and we're like, "Ew."
Yeah.
So we talked about Girls So Confusing,
Mhm.
and I said, "Who needs to do one?" Luann and Bethany, and Paris and Lindsay.
Yeah.
We recorded that on Saturday.
Mhm.
On Sunday, what happens? Bethany runs into Luann at a party in the Hamptons.
Throws her daughter at her.
Yeah, throws her daughter at her, and they
Takes
post
pictures, doesn't send them.
posts it on a line. Paris posts an Instagram story running into Lindsay Lohan at it was like a social,
Yeah.
some kind of event.
Some event.
We published this episode at midnight, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Insider,
Yeah.
Insider!" I
Paid off
wish.
insider. I wish.
I wish.
Exactly. And then the even better is Luann instantly doing promo to discuss this moment and just dragging the shit out of
Yeah.
Bethany. Just being like, I guess it is a cabaret.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, "Oh, run into her. She wouldn't even send me the photo. She wanted to be the first one
Wanted
to
to be the first
post
to
it.
post it,
Okay.
okay. Throws her daughter at me, who is lovely.
Yeah."
So funny. And then,
She found out she was still blocked, right? Bethany still has her blocked.
yeah, she's like, she got me blocked on all socials, but she's posted. Okay. And then Dorinda's like, and I fucking loved it. The first thing you did was plug when your dates are for your tour.
Did you see the tweet that was like, Sonia moving out of the townhouse,
Mhm.
Luann running into Bethany,
Yeah.
Luann touring, Kelly Ben Simone,
Yeah.
Runaway Bride. We didn't even talk about, did
I
you
know.
see that whole
I
thing?
saw that whole thing.
Literal Runaway Bride moment.
Where
Dorinda is just Dorinda.
Where's
Where
the
is
press and the media?
Where are the cameras?
Get the cameras up.
Jill's facelift. I'm quoting the tweet that included all of these things
Yeah.
that are happening with our OGs of New York.
It's actually insane that they're not capitalizing on it. They talk about them endlessly.
Yeah.
They're constantly in the Bravo universe. Like, it's insane that they're
Yeah.
not filming them. It's insane.
I think we need a second girls trip.
I think they just need their season again, honestly. Like, pay them whatever they want and do it because clearly they're the talk of the town.
Yeah. We need Aviva though too and Heather Thompson.
We sure do.
Yeah.
And fly in, what's her name? Alex and Simon.
Alex and Simon.
Yes.
I know. Oh, Alex, she did that girls trip and like we're never gonna see it.
Yeah.
So we gotta get her. We gotta get Alex McCord over from Australia.
Yeah.
I wonder if Alex McCord listens to Dom Dalla.
She probably listens to the pod.
I would have kicked her out just for the dress.
Well,
If you know, you know. Anyway, bring back our girls.
bring back our girls.
Yeah, there's also like another clip that just went up of Luann. And did you see this one where she's like,
Smoking the vape.
she's literally vaping with sunglasses
Yep.
during a pod? I'm obsessed.
Oh, so good. And when she's not doing that, she's getting into the trends because she gave us 7 seconds of the Apple dance, which we haven't even discussed yet. But
No.
as you know, it is Brat Summer, and Apple is organically taking off as a dance. Everyone's doing this one dance that this girl made up, and everyone's doing it. Charlie did it with Troy, a bunch of people. And who else is in the know but Countess Luann,
Okay.
who gave us literally 2 of the moves before quitting.
Yeah.
She a half shimmy and she was out. It's crazy. I want Charlie to meet her. That would be fantastic. You never know. She can meet her out on the streets where the Brat Wall was. It's now a landmark. Did you see that? It's a Google landmark now if you look on the maps.
Oh, really?
It's like
Has
a
anything
cultural
replaced it yet?
landmark. No, I don't think so.
She should have just like paid for it, bought it, kept it up there.
Wow.
Also, speaking of Charlie, high fashion editorial, the Wimbledon.
The Wimbledon look.
Oh, also want to shout out Zendaya
Oh,
as
yeah.
well, who was at Wimbledon.
Wimbledon.
That seems to be like a thing that the girls do. Is like they
Yeah.
make an appearance at Wimbledon.
Oh, definitely. We
need Serena Williams to make an appearance at Wimbledon on the courts.
Well, I feel like that's. Oh, well, yeah.
She could eat the girls up again, I think.
Yeah. This is heartbreaking update for all of us
Uh-oh.
and you and I. We missed the Nicole Scherzinger performance, which was last evening for
Oh.
Wimbledon.
I got my rejection letter from the lottery tickets.
Oh,
Because you'd like enter to be like,
I admittedly did not try. I did not.
oh, I did.
I forgot to try.
It was like, you have not been selected.
What I didn't know from a person who attended and then came to sneaker night last night is she did an Eras tour. I thought she was going to do like
How many are there?
a Broadway song. She did like a 45-minute set. She did all these Pussycat Dolls. Don't hold your breath.
What?
She did Whatever You Like. She did Right There.
At the Wimbledon event?
She did Baby Love.
Did she do Wet?
I don't know.
Did she do React?
I don't know. But I heard it was like Pussycat Medley, Don't Ya, I Don't Need a Man, like all this shit. I'm telling you, Eras tour.
I want to see reactions from the crowd.
I-
Because if I didn't get a ticket to that, and
They better have all been Killer Lovers because I am pissed.
I doubt it.
Granted, I did not try at all.
they're
But
probably sitting there like, where's the semifinal? Who is this?
I'm pissed. I really didn't try because I was so convinced it would be like she would do a Sunset Boulevard song or something and call it a day. Because like, why would she perform Pussycat Dolls? I thought she was in litigation.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
51%.
Right. It blows my mind. And I was like, well, obviously she's not going to do like Right There or Whatever You Like. Are you kidding me?
Now I'm pissed.
I'm pissed.
Dear Mr. Wimbledon.
I want to see this. I want to see this fucking.
I have a bone to pick with Wimbledon, let me tell you.
What is your bone to pick with Wimbledon? And then I'm going to tell you something because I think
Because I don't know what happens there. I'm like blaming Wimbledon as like,
Blame
as if
them.
it's a person.
as you should.
If you're a Serena Williams fan like me, you know she had her comeback tour. She was like post to win Wimbledon, and the court was wet. It was like misty and wet, and they play on grass, and you're not supposed to do that. And they didn't call for suspended play, and so Serena stayed on the court, and she got injured within like minutes of starting this match. She wasn't the only one too. Like the people after her, the guy got injured like really badly.
Uh-huh.
So I blame them with ruining Serena's comeback. And then it happened again this year. It was misty and humid and wet, and all these people, Madison Keys got hurt. All these players got like severely injured. because of humidity on the grass. So I'm blaming you for that. And I'm upset that I didn't get to go to see Nicole Scherzinger.
You're about to be more upset.
Good.
Speaking of wet,
Uh-oh.
and I'm not kidding. She apparently has been trudging around a little set in places like Kazakhstan and the Henley Festival in England. And it's the same set that my friend said yesterday. She opens with Buttons, Whatever You Like, Jai Ho, Hush Hush, Wet, I Don't Need a Man, a cover of Purple Rain inexplicably,
Oh.
Baby Love, Stick With You, Right There, When I Grow Up, Don't Ya, and Don't Hold Your Breath. It's an Eras tour.
How can someone at the Super Bowl
Right.
start making some bookings?
You know, if Sunset Boulevard pops off,
I think it will.
you never know. And shout out to Cola Scola and Oh Mary, which had its opening at on Broadway, and rave reviews. Everyone's shaking and crying. Well deserved.
The
Cola
posters
Scola,
are all up through the neighborhood.
yes, funniest person in the world and deserves so much of this. And yes, so that's my little shout out. Go see Oh Mary. I think it's a limited engagement,
Yeah.
but it should go.
I got to get tickets.
You have to. It's
Yeah, I need
so
to go see
funny.
it.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Wow. Nicole.
Nicole.
Why do all our faves do these like iconic mini tours for rich people?
Well, the money.
I know, but like, what about us? We're the reason why they even want to book you is because we're the fans.
I know. I know. It's
like,
crazy.
The Bionic tour that went around the world, that was like full visuals and
the
interludes.
for sheiks only.
Yeah, and she performed it like once.
Yeah.
For like millionaires and billionaires.
Yeah.
What about us?
Yeah, we don't have those kind of funds for her. Sorry.
I know. Not yet, at least.
Maybe there's a required minimum just to ship the anal bead stand.
There probably is.
There probably is.
Oh, whatever. That made me think of something. Oh, also, I got an update about those little doll bitches that we're obsessed with on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
The Shalpena.
Azerbaijan, right? Azerbaijan. Isn't that Azerbaijan?
Azerbaijan. Oh, now I fucked it up. Azerbaijan,
hmm
I think,
Yep.
is where they are.
Well, we gotta go.
Yeah, I got a DM that was like,
Let's grab Nicole, get over there, perform for a shady billionaire,
Yeah.
and let's get this going. Those
get
are the
little
two
blonde
backup
bitches.
dancers.
Yeah.
Apparently, she had two dancers to this too. I'm like, you had dancers?
Well, she
We
had
missed.
dancers before too. So
Not that.
sorry.
Justice
know-
for Carmeet.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I just want to see her. I want to see them all together. Power of Five needs all six.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we get into the new music of the week, everybody?
Let's go.
But before we do, if you love the pod and you would like to support us, we have a Patreon with bonus episodes every single week after the main episode. We have an after show where we keep on talking about more things. We also have 4 years worth of bonus content, road trips, live chats, you name it. It's all on patreon.com/legends only. You can also join our Discord community. Shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. Thank you guys for your continued support of Legends Only here. All right, let's get into the new music.
Let's get into it. The
Taylor shaking.
Taylor Ender is here.
There was another pig on the loose.
There sure is. So you're a pig.
Peppa Pig has surprise dropped PP5. Did you see the Peppa
Not
Instagram?
PP5.
Yeah, it's literally PP5. So Peppa posted this morning, and it was like a Peppa with a thinking bubble, and it was like trying to figure out how a 4-year-old has already released 5 albums.
I didn't.
Yeah, watch out, tortured. TTPD stands for the Tortured Pigs Department.
It does. Except I do think Peppa's going to give her a run for her money.
Yeah.
Finally, July 12th, Peppa's Party, the album, has dropped, featuring hits like Piggle Wiggle. It's Peppa Pig Sped Up Dance Remix. And Roar, which probably just ended Katie.
Honest might have outstreamed.
It might
I fear.
have. I do fear that.
Where's they did one that was like, yeah, they did it's like a Taylor, this surprise, Peppa's new album drops this week. Any guesses which image is her album cover? And it's
Oh my God.
it's Tortured Poets.
Yeah.
And then they did
Tortured Piglets
this
department.
one, the Beatles,
No.
where it's the whole family crossing the street.
Wow, that's incredible.
This one, it's like all these, I can't. It's so funny.
Great art. Yeah, I feel like I'm claiming Piggle Wiggle early.
Wow. Out streaming.
Out streaming many of the faves
Ugh.
out this week. Well,
Karma's a bitch. You should have known better. I have to say something.
yeah, you do.
Okay, so Jojo Siwa, Karma Chanteuse, is out with her debut EP called Guilty Pleasure,
Mm-hmm.
which is insulting because there's already an album called Guilty Pleasure by Ashley Tisdale that we should be
Correct.
streaming.
Correct.
Now, I'm going to be brave enough to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I did tweet this. I said Jojo Siwa nibbled a bit on this EP.
And then you were locked out of your X account for
Yeah.
24 hours.
And the reason why I want to say this is because I don't know what in the Maya is happening here. Allegedly, in my own opinion, whoever is singing this album ate
I
a little bit.
was sent Choose Your Fighter because somebody demanded I listen. Whoever melodined whomsoever into that, it could be a good Ava Max song. It could
Literally.
be who knows who's singing that one.
This is a Heidi Montag album.
I don't know who sang what lines, but Choose Your Fighter did kind of sound good.
And so did Balance Baby.
I do have to listen to the rest of it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that I have to, but I will.
I had the gays last night during game night. I said, we need to listen to this.
Oh, yeah?
They didn't hate it.
Well,
But they said the same thing. They're like, who's singing this?
Yeah,
I said, I don't know. I don't know or care. I never have cared. I was walking through the park and Balance Baby came on and I was like, wait, why am I kind of strutting?
you know what? Good for her.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Did you see that she has new merch of the construction worker vests?
There's a construction worker vest that
Yeah.
she's selling?
Because you know how like she went viral
I saw the
for
video.
the Disney, like running around Disney
Yes.
and had like the construction worker vest.
Yes.
So now she's selling them as official merch.
Whoa.
And I said, you know what? That's kind of funny. And
Well, isn't she the merch queen though? Like, isn't she like she
I
had
think-
the whole bow empire
now it's
construction
yeah.
love. Well, don't love.
No.
Tolerate.
But I am entertained. Anyway. You guys are gonna listen to Choose Your Fighter, and one of you is gonna think it kind of goes off.
Yeah. Derogatory.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give some shout outs to some faves of New Music Friday real quick. Shout out to Rose Gray, who's back with another bop. This one is called Free. This is her first song of 2024, but there was she's worked with Shy Girl. She's had quite a few bops actually along the years. She's been hustling as a singer-songwriter, and I forget, she's toured with Shy Girl, DJ'd for Mel C, published by Justin Tranter. She's got a cool up-and-coming career, and yeah,
I like her artist name
Rose Gray.
because it's kind of like rose gold, but like rose gray.
Yeah. She's inspired by pop girls like Robin, Kylie, and Madonna circa Ray of Light.
Who and who?
Who
No,
and
I'm
who?
kidding. You know that clip?
Yeah.
Who posted that in our Discord? It's been stuck in my head.
Oh my
Who
god.
and who?
Yep. So shout out to the song Free. What else we got on here? Oh yeah. Jonah Lee, Not Your Cherry. Another one from the artist also known as I Am I, Who Am I, is back with another one. This is just a great defiant song that I'm really enjoying. I'm enjoying this new era for her. So shout out to Iona Lee. And I've also got, let's see, you have some recos as well.
Oh yeah, I've got some dance bops for the girlies.
Yep.
So the first one, since it's, sunset vibes, summer, pool,
Mhm.
chill, hang out, there's a track by the artist PJ. Song is called Move Your Hips. And it's a very just like vibey pool during the day moment. I've been really getting into like loungy deep house lately.
lately.
That's true. But I mean, it's the vibe right now. I don't like summer. Like the way that people get seasonal depression in the winter
Yeah.
is me in the summer.
Okay.
So,
Some people will relate to that. You know,
Yes.
everyone's got their favorite seasons.
like, I don't like to be outside before 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Too hot, the sun. Oh, it's not cute.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, if you were by the pool, this is a vibe. Also, Jazzy has a new track out, our Ireland queen.
Yep.
The song was called Makeup. And yeah, she's about to tour in Ibiza or Ibiza,
Mm-hmm.
Dina, Diana, whatever it's called. So I'm excited that, I want her to have more of a moment here in the US.
Right.
But some of the girls in the Discord did say that they've been like onto Jazzy because of the recommendation.
Love to hear that. Very
So-
validating. Yeah, it's a great song, but you've got a big one.
But album of the year has arrived officially to me.
Yep.
The DMs that I got when I posted like album of the year. They're
Oh,
like,
really?
Are you
What did they say?
kidding?
Oh,
I'm like, to me, this is
For
the
me.
album for me.
yeah.
John Summit's debut album is out. Comfort and Chaos.
hmm
Bop. Bop, 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 bop.
Obsessed.
Yes.
Did you listen?
I did. I listened all the way through. I
I'm
will
scared.
say
What do you think?
he definitely selected. I mean, I don't know which came first, but I would say he selected all the right singles, or the singles came first, and they. But like everything that obviously is the biggest highlight for me is a single, like Where You Are and Shiver, and actually my favorite non-released one is Palm of My Hands with
yes,
Venby.
the outro track.
Yes, this one is like a really hard left turn from like the bulk of the album. It's kind of drum and bassy, and actually reminds me of Lily Allen's "It's Not Me, It's You."
Oh,
Very like British.
well, made in London.
Yeah,
This album.
Yep. Yeah. So I like that one a lot. But that's like a very different vibe than if I were introducing him to somebody. I wouldn't say that's like representative.
No, this is him definitely experimenting a little
Yeah.
and exploring
But Where You Are really is
one
You
of the
know.
best EDM songs of the last decade.
right.
Yep.
So, and you've got like Eat the Bass and
Bop.
these songs that I felt like I had heard a lot of the album already. Not then that's not negative, but it's like, oh wait,
Yeah.
I know so many of these already.
My only criticism, and I'm going to sound like a hypocrite for a second because I've been complaining about albums being too long, but Where You Are was like Song of the Year last year.
Yeah.
And is on this album. I would have loved 15 tracks on this instead of 12
Yes.
because 3 of the songs are already like big,
Very.
mega
Yeah.
singles. And in like the EDM world, when a single hits big, it kind of like we move on.
Yes.
For an album, I would have added like 3 new tracks.
Yes, I agree.
But
We'll get the deluxe.
I hope. Oh my God. It's so the intro, Comfort and Chaos, the title track. I love a dramatic intro. Also, Tears is the newest single. Phenomenal.
Into Tears, for sure.
hmm
Yeah.
And the Cascade song. This is like me against the music
Right. This is your
of 2024.
right.
Give me anything with Elderbrook.
hmm
I'm slowly finding John Summit fans.
No, there's lots of John Summit fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bro culture, but they're there.
hmm
Yeah. But he is breaking through, as we talked about the Pride events he did and stuff. The gays are noticing as a result.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy
My
that you
vinyl's
love
on
it.
the way.
Your vinyl's on the way.
It's arriving next week.
I'm glad. And he might have even more crossover with the gays if this comes through.
I hope so. He tweeted at Charlie XCX
Mhm.
and said that he made a slutty song. He wants her to do it. Charlie, do it.
That's wild. I didn't see that coming.
Me neither.
And he also like put her on blast publicly by saying it. So now it's like, maybe you should DM him back.
She should.
Yeah. Well, she's done Hot in It. Like she's done those kinds of things before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would make sense if she wanted to do another.
And they're both
Moment.
on fire right now. So, like, to combine forces would be.
Or he should, at the very least, which everyone's been talking about, everyone thinks a remix album's coming. Obviously, he should be on that.
of Brat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's manifest. Someone's going to call us an insider.
I think it makes sense. It's a remix album.
I want to respond to the insider comment for a second.
Oh, God. What?
I'm not an insider.
Mm.
One of us is. It's not me.
I've been inside. Never mind. Keep going.
Oh my God.
Continue.
She's clicking today. Ooh, she's on fire.
She's on fire.
God.
I don't know what sneaker night did to me, but hearing Selena Gomez out just does it for me.
I forgot what I was going to say.
What insider thing are you
I am not an
responding
insider
to?
anymore. I was an insider back in the day. I told y'all about like Chromatica with Lady Gaga. I said I know it exists, and then it took a couple years to like be proven right. I'm not an insider right now. I just think, especially with John Summit, I've been saying, praying, preaching, and saying, I was like, he is going to be the next big thing in EDM. Dua Lipa needs to work. Like, I was like, girls, you need to get on this. He's going to be the next big thing. And fast forward to now, and he's like on fire. I have my finger on the pulse.
That's fine. That's being
I like
a tastemaker.
The flavor.
Yes. We love to see our faves validated and become big.
Mhm.
Although, a lot, like we were talking about Chapel and stuff last year as well, and then to have her blow up is like, well,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that whole thing about like industry plant stuff. It doesn't exist. Like if you see somebody's talent from far away, that's just whatever.
On the pulse.
Yeah. Well,
Charlie, do the song.
and did we have this written down? Did we talk about the Dom Dolla thing that Nelly Furtado said?
Oh no, we didn't add. I
Oh
forgot
my
to add that.
God. So
That's
this is
what
the
inspired-
real thing that inspired the insider thing.
That's what. Okay,
Because
there
this
we go.
is very specific. So,
Sorry, I missed a bullet point this week.
no, it's fine. But Nelly Furtado, which we'll talk about in the after show, announced a new album, and we'll get into it more. But while she was doing that, they were talking about Taylor fangirling over her at the VMAs this past year. And Nelly just offhandedly was like, well, actually, I have a song for her. And they were like, what? And she goes, yeah, produced by Dom Dolla. I literally sound the alarms on the Discord. You're saying and praying and preaching. But if those who don't remember, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were partying at Coachella during Dom Dolla's set
with Teresa Giudice.
Then another nugget of information. Nelly goes, yeah, I think Dom's like friends with Travis.
Which makes so much sense.
So now we're like very on the tip of something that very well could happen. Taylor has definitely heard Dom Dolla at this point. She's went to his set. Travis seems to be friends. And now there's a song that's in the ethos somewhere that Nelly has written. This could be a, Rihanna, Calvin kind of moment, except she should probably sing it herself this time, Taylor.
Yeah.
But she might have another EDM moment, and it might all be because of your insider
saying.
Connections to Dom Dolla.
Oh my! Again, finger on the pulse. Taylor Swift, if she gets in a studio with Dom Dolla and these EDM girls,
we will never hear the end of it from you.
Number one album on my Spotify Wrapped.
We will never hear the end of this.
I will go to Eras Tour 2.
Yep.
I will go watch the movie in the theater.
Yeah.
I will be shaking my fucking tits.
Mm-hmm.
I will also admit right now, because I don't care, the Snake Hips remix of the what's it called? The flower that you use to sleep. Fuck, what's it?
Hibiscus.
Lavender.
Lavender haze.
Lavender haze on repeat again.
Mm-hmm.
You drop the poem shit and the tortured, all that, and
drop the poem shit is an iconic quote. That's wild.
Drop
the poem shit.
Give it a
that
beat.
Is wild.
I don't know what it wasn't. That's what the album was. It was all poems.
Stop fucking doing your poems and get back to Bob.
I'll say it now too. I still haven't listened to the album.
Okay.
I made it through like 4 tracks.
All right.
You get in the studio with Dom Dolla, number 1 album of the year. You can snatch the Grammy from everyone. I don't care. I will be up there cheering.
I'm dead.
You could snub Celine Dion again. I don't care. If it's EDM, I'll be like, yes.
Oh,
this makes her cool to me.
We will never hear the end of this.
This makes her cool to me because like she's pandering to like kids now, and I'm like, ugh.
I don't know about that. Kids?
Yeah.
No.
There was a baby on the floor.
Oh, well, they're just bringing their
store.
kids. That's different. But
you give me a beat, I'll stand.
Yeah,
anyway.
It's not really hard to win you over. There's a formula. There's a method to the madness.
It's simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am also excited if like Nelly Furtado writes a song for her. I feel like it'll be cool too.
Yeah.
It'll be like bitey and edgy.
Yeah, I would be interested to hear that as well. All right. Well,
because I love when like one artist who already is like doing their own thing plays with like writing for someone else's persona.
Yeah.
Like maybe this isn't for me because like I'm doing this thing right now.
Yeah.
But like if I want to be edgier, I'll give this to Rihanna, you know?
Right. Oh, that's reminding me of what was it, like Klaxon that became Red Lipstick, Rihanna, the Nicki demo, that whole moment. Oh, that was so good. Anyway,
Yeah.
well,
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I hope it happens for you, but we'll never hear the end of it.
No, I wouldn't. uh,
Well, another release, a fave trifecta, actually. And this all happened, honestly, in a whirlwind of the past
1 week.
1 week
Yeah.
because we didn't know this was coming in the last
No.
recording.
There was nothing last week on social media about this.
I mean, we did know that Kylie and BB had something coming because we did know
Oh,
that
yeah,
they
'cause of
teased something.
Beebchella.
Beebchella. There was some sort of like something they said to each other backstage at the Grammys, like, "Oh, heard the song, sounds great." I don't know if it's this song that they were talking about. Kylie, BB, Tuvalu, My Oh My, aka Mom. This came about in the form of a very cute teaser campaign, which I will say loved the whole campaign.
Hey,
Hey, hi. Basically,
Professor Rexa.
yeah, I enjoyed the whole teaser for this, which is Kylie started with 3 astrological signs that spelled out mom, which that's clever. And everyone was like, well, one's BB and one's, Virgo, Gemini. Like they were like trying to do the math.
Gemini Queen.
Gemini.
I'm in good company.
Yes. And then she, the next day, posted a video of her picking up the phone and dialing and saying, hi, BB, picking it up in her porno professor mode.
With the glasses.
And Tuvalu sitting poolside saying hi. So now we knew it was all 3 of them. And then we had the BBC Radio 2 premiere on Wednesday or Thursday. And it's here. And, well, it's my faves. So Kylie is an all-timer for me. I can be honest. It's not my fave, but it's also like not diabolically bad. The comments were melting down. People were having meltdowns.
Yes. She's cute.
She's a cute girl.
It's no, don't call me Angel.
No, I'm a little confused. I said it on the Discord. I'm a bit confused about how this all happened because there's only one of them on co-writes. Tuvalu is only co-write on this with Ina Raldson, who has written a million songs for everybody. Steve Max, the producer. So it's kind of like the Saturdays team is behind this. I don't know why BB's not a co-writer.
Yeah, I was confused by that too.
I don't know why all 3 aren't. The vibe should be like 3 of them met in the studio. So that feels weird. I'm confused about the song structure. I don't know why it's just 3 people introducing themselves and then the song is over.
Okay.
Imagine if the song was 7 minutes long and that first half was just the beginning of them being like, hi, I'm BB. Hi, I'm Kylie. But then there was meat to it.
Yeah.
Would have loved that. Instead, it's sort of like, hi, I'm a Gemini. And then we get into the La La La, which is a reference to Can't Get You Out of My Head, which
Do you want to know what my theory is? And I feel like you secretly know.
Oh, what
if
is
this
it?
would be true or not.
Yes.
My theory is that Tuvalu wrote the song for Kylie. I think Kylie's working on a new album.
Mm-hmm.
And I think BB is writing for Kylie.
Yeah.
And I think Tuvalu and BB are working on a new Kylie album.
Yeah.
And it makes sense to have them all visible together. And they did it through like a song.
I could see it easily because, yeah, Tuve.
This is my woman's world.
Yeah. Oh, well, obviously,
You know what I mean?
same. Like
They're trying to build we're girls and we're
Yeah.
all working on this together.
Yeah.
And so for visibility purposes, here's a cute little single for the summer.
I love the theory, and I also would like to believe that is true and that they didn't sit on this for a full year and think that this was going to be the big moment because I just
Yeah, no, this feels like
an appetizer and
Yes.
a amuse bouche. I don't feel
like Kylie fans meet BB and Tuvalu. All the Tuvalu fans are going to be like, oh, that's BB Rexa and that's
Right.
that other lady.
sure. I I feel
you know what I mean though? It's like the
Mhm.
fans are going to all be introduced to each other.
Yeah. I just, selfishly, we know that all 3 are responsible for some massive choruses over the years. So it did not deliver on that front.
No. And that's fine.
And that's fine. But it's a cute moment. I hope just the beginning. And so we know that Tension is being reissued and there's a new album coming. So my guess is she's just stacking up these collaborations. There's the Orville Peck one. There's this one. There's what else does she did another one too. That was I think these are the bonus tracks. What we really need to do, and this is in Stan mode, is very briefly, she put out Drum and Heavenly Body, which are on the bonus deluxe editions for like 4 hours on her web store. We need those to be on this reissue. We need that to be a single. Heavenly Body is incredible. It's one of the best tension tracks. Anyway, almost nobody's heard it because it's not on streaming. But yeah, I think this is fine as like track 7 on the reissue.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's
And-
catchy.
Yeah.
It's an earworm.
The new album is in the works. She basically is just, they were like, is it a reissue or a new album? And she was like, yes. So I think,
Oh yeah, on that radio.
yeah. So I think both things are true,
Yeah.
probably.
I think she's digging her heels into like the US audience.
Yes, that
Is
too.
like
And I think it's streaming kind of okay because I think you've got 3 names. It's
Yeah.
obviously the numbers are going to help. So
it's gonna get on everyone's release radar.
yeah,
Like everyone who was streaming Heat
Mhm.
and the new Tuvalu is gonna get this in their release.
Right.
It's all an algorithm game now.
for sure.
And if you are streaming I'm Good Blue,
Yes.
you're gonna get this in your release radar at the top.
Yeah.
So it's brilliant. It's like a let's introduce the girls, get the girls ready.
I love your positive attitude because
Yeah.
I was briefly
It's algorithmic.
devastated, but
That's
I'm
what I think we're gonna see happen. Finger on the pulse. I think we're past the short song ification. I mean, they're still a little too short. And we're gonna start seeing more algorithmic plays with cross collaborations and anyway, yeah,
yeah.
you get it.
Well, hopefully it's just the start of much more to come. And welcome to the anal retention sessions.
Still tense.
Still tense.
Still tenser.
Sessions. Tenser than ever. And with more to come. And hopefully it's horror.
I know. I need to see her live.
Any day now. Any day. She better announce it.
I had Come Into Your World on repeat
My
the other
world.
day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That anyway.
Love that kind of stuff. And Love Affair. Anyway. We're missing something in London right now. I'm getting late breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Kylie brought out Anita for Can't Get You Out of My Head, and then brought out BB and Tuvalu for My Oh My, happening right now.
Hey girls. Oh, find the note. Oh.
That's the other thing with that song. Like, that's not one to do live,
No.
maybe. It's a very vocoded, so interesting. Okay. Well, Slay. We love all the
Girls.
this truly is our women's world because all the ladies on this stage, that's amazing.
Like that's women's world.
Yes.
That is what women's world is.
Well, there's another song out.
Yes.
We've danced around it enough. It is the undoubtedly most socialed, discussed, reviewed, debated drop of the week.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Catherine Hudson is back 4 years later since Smile with Woman's World, which is the name of the song. We actually got a lot in the past week. We got the album announcement as well, which is 143, which is not hashtagable, which is a problem. And we got the artwork, and we got not the track list, but she ended up playing like 3 songs on IG Live and then 2 more on Zane, I think, Zane Lowe.
And the album date,
And the album date, September 20th.
which I mean, Rep TV incoming, I
Rep
guess.
TV incoming.
Okay.
Absolutely. Well, why don't we dive in?
All right. Well, to start off, I love the imagery, the art. I love the photography. I love the visuals, the album cover, the vinyls, like all of these things, because to me, it feels self-referencing of Teenage Dream. Like in Teenage Dream, she's laying in the clouds. She's floating in the clouds as like a bed.
Mhm.
And on this one, it's like she's floating in clouds, but it's like a futuristic world.
Okay.
So that's where my brain went. I was like, oh, that looks like an elevated or a reference subtly to like Teenage Dream being in the clouds, kind of floating in this like ethereal space.
Right. Definitely leaning into the hyper pop aesthetics of right now. You've got Charlie XCX. You've got the arc of it all, kind of like coming down from that world, futuristic references. I can see that in what they've done with this campaign for sure.
Yeah.
She is back to black hair because I feel like this is the first black hair era.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Then we got the song after the teasers had come for quite a while. They were on socials. And it is here. Well,
I'll just say this. When the lyrics for the teasers came out, was like, she's a mother, like sexy, confident. I thought it was like campy and funny. And I was like, I don't know where this is going, right? Like, that's the only lyrics that we got was like, sexy, confident, she's a mother. Like, I was like, well, I don't know where this is going, right? Like, contextually, where is this going? Now that we have the full song, lyrically, like all the discourse, because there's a lot of discourse out there, all of that aside, lyrically, this song is so tone deaf. I think for those of you who are Housewives fans, that you know this Mama Elsa scene where she's like, what are we celebrating today? May I know? That lyric to me is like, not to get political, but like, it's an election year. I live in the United States of America. It is not a woman's world in America right now. It is anything but. So I'm like, this song about like, let's celebrate this world of
women's rights.
What planet I literally was like, what planet am I on?
Yeah.
Lyrically, I'm just talking about like the lyrics of the song. No.
Yeah. I haven't said much because I feel the internet has done it on my behalf.
They have.
I will just say, if we look at the trajectory of things, it was quite possibly the most perfect storm of bad decisions possible, in my opinion. To release a female self-empowerment song in this year, as you were talking about, and it happened to be produced by Dr. Luke, and it happened to be at the same time as Kesha, all of these things combined was like the perfect storm of a flop decision, and the song is bad. And that's just even worse, because I think if you take everything out of it, the song is just whatever. Bad is not even the word for it. It's just whatever. It's just, a lot of people, I would liken it most. I also hear Stupid Love in it. I hear a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I know
people
the New York
also said it's a Selling Sunset transition
It's
song.
a Selling Sunset made up
which
parody
I can
pop
get behind,
song.
like
Yeah.
a Selling Sunset bop.
It sounds like a song made for TV for sure, for a commercial for sure. And I understand that the video, which we'll get into, is meant to half be satire of appealing to women, but I think it was a very bad decision. And I am shocked that this is the decision that the team made, to be quite honest. I feel this is a bad move. And I am shocked that, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that they did not see this coming. The idea of returning to the team, including Luke, if you take out everything around him and the song is still not that good, it's like, that was a decision. To shoot herself in the foot like that for a song that wasn't even a 10 out of 10 is crazy to me. It's wild. And I feel like it's just not great. Like, she excels in airhead pop, and it is very cheeky and campy, and it is knowingly very vacant. But I think it wasn't the right time to do a vacant female empowerment song for a variety of reasons. And for the people involved in making the song, it's almost like a supervillain kind of move. It just feels terrible.
Yeah. It's so lyrically tone deaf. It's shocking.
Yeah. So I am not necessarily surprised by the conversation online. And then the second half of it is like, well, how does the general public feel? But I've seen the streams, and I do not think that's really going in her favor either. Like, because you can talk about discourse all you want, but then it's like, how did the locals take it, basically?
Right.
Like, I do not think it is power playing through
No.
Streaming by any means either. It's an unfortunate decision. There's really still only one woman's world. Well, the Little Mix one is good too. But
Cher's
when it
Woman's
doesn't
World
go off
bop.
like Cher's Woman's World, I'm like, damn, not even close.
Even like in hindsight, thinking about the lyrics of Cher's Woman's Worlds.
Mm-hmm. Tell the
were
truth.
Like, yeah.
I do like Chained to the Rhythm, but I generally think that when she goes purposeful pop, it's a misfire. I think escapism is her bag. And
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I think so too. Yeah.
The epitome of the reason Teenage Dream works is it's this nostalgic, euphoric getaway, escape, us against the world, runaway, 10 out of 10 pop. And when she tries to dip into politics or anything social critique or anything like that, and with the personnel she has on the song, it's like,
It's giving
out of your league.
Kendall Jenner with the Pepsi can.
Yes.
That is what I thought of.
Yes.
Was like, oh, that's not.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised. Again, I don't really need to say much because the internet is saying a lot of how I feel and also perceive the song. I think it's so unfortunate because she really could have just with one less name on the album been a lot more championed. That choice is a baffling one for me. I guess I'm just not surprised with how this is all playing out at this point and seeing that. And I did say in the weeks leading up to this, I've been saying on the pod, I hear she's like back with Luke and working with his writers. And it really did happen. And that is only one piece of this puzzle though, because again, it's not working as a whole. And I think if you wanted to like really lean into it, and granted, I know like Cher's isn't either, but it would have been a lot more of a statement if Woman's World was female produced, written. And all
I have like a whole concept for.
Yep.
We'll get into that in the after show.
Yeah. But beyond that, just the actual song and video itself are just.
Well, there is one highlight from the video that I
I
wanted to shout out.
obviously thought of you immediately
Trisha Paytas is in the music video.
in the outfit that she did the reaction.
I know. Okay, so people were coming for Trisha. They're like, she lied. I feel like she genuinely was hearing the song for the first time in the car because the scene that she's in, so like they're at a
Mhm.
gas station or something and Trisha's pulls in a truck.
Yeah.
She's not actually singing the song.
Yeah.
And they're just like in a car. So I doubt that Trisha was actually hearing
Yeah.
the song while they were filming
Right.
those scenes because Katie's not singing the lyrics in those moments. So she probably did get the song like in the car. But yeah, it was kind of funny because I'm like, oh, you're
fully in the video.
You're on set
Yeah.
at the music video. So visually, it doesn't it comes across ingenuine.
Insincere for sure.
Even though like me as someone who's like been on set before, I'm like, oh no, she probably was hearing the song for the first time there.
Mhm.
Optically, everyone was like, wait, what? But Trisha
Yeah.
looks good. My only critique is why isn't the fucking truck should have been pink? Like, how do you not know that Trisha drives a pink car? Like, she pulls in a car, and I'm like, that's not Trisha's car. It should have been a giant pink car,
Yeah.
like the car that we all know. But
So the first half of the video is kind of like a satire on like things
Work from
marketed
home.
to women, work from home, like vibrators and the like live, love, laughs kind of sign and things like that. But then I think the point of it is that she like breaks free of it or something and is herself at the end, but still isn't different. Like
yeah,
I don't.
missed.
Actually, the back half of the video kind of reminds me of the scrapped David LaChapelle Make Me video, where it's sort of like outside the home and the construction vibes, and it's like chaotic and off and strange. And I had to check if it was LaChapelle who did this as well, because it is kind of that surreal oddness. Then the gasoline in the ass. I mean, I know that's just funny or whatever, but
I didn't understand it. Actually, did
understand
you
it.
understand the?
No.
I thought she was just like, I'm at a gas station, so I'm gonna shove this up my ass. But it didn't make sense. I was like, I don't understand
No.
the metaphor to that.
no.
Does anyone know the metaphor to that? Was there something on the?
So she gets flattened by the anvil, and then she fills herself up with gasoline to like reinflate herself.
No,
right?
she reinflates herself
with
by blowing into her
the air-
thumb.
Yeah,
But then she goes to the gas station, and then Trisha Paytas is like Superwoman,
yeah,
bringing in a truck
To the truck.
that doesn't. It's not her car.
right.
Like they should have taken Trisha's pink car and put big wheels on it.
Yeah.
Driving me insane. Like that car is so iconic. It's the one where she's like, "Oh, what?" Like we all know that fucking car. Like why is there a Tonka truck?
Yeah,
And yeah, then the gasoline up the ass. I was like,
I think I've lost the plot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love a visual and I love a
I
metaphor.
love a visual. I love a zany visual too.
Yeah.
I love things that don't necessarily make sense, but then, yeah, there's a lot of genitalia imagery. There's a lot of, like, I'm just sort of stunned about all
Yeah.
of it.
I was stunned and then I just like moved on.
Mm.
Like the discourse is really been
Well,
I'm like, oh,
I
all right,
think it's.
next.
I think it is exactly what would come of this
Yeah.
decision. So I am not surprised, and we're watching it play out. And the optics, even if I guess my real thesis is like the optics of because there's talk about the producer of Luke, the Luke of it all, but the optics of it are what really is troubling because even whatever you kind of think about this person, that what the public conversation is around them, and to have them produce a song called Woman's World is shocking, and I can't get around that.
Yeah.
And it's just a
And then
decision.
you add the lyrics into it.
The decision just feels so insane to me. We've had some of our faves speak about this person: Pink, Kelly Clarkson, Becky G, and it's a little different because this is a situation of voluntary use
Selection.
of the producer versus there's been discourse about being in label deals and being required, or whether somebody's contractually obligated or not. So this feels very different, and all those things to say, it doesn't feel good to me, and I am not into it.
It's not a woman's world. It's a clown world. And I wish I wasn't living in it.
It is a
Like
perpetual clown world,
I would love for it to be a woman's world
of course.
here. And I hope that very soon in the future it will be. But in this moment, it's not.
No,
It is a clown world.
it is a Handmaid's Tale world, and it feels bad and weird and empty and sort of like girl boss empty coffee cup
Kohl's commercial.
Kohl's commercial. And obviously these headlines and these reviews are just scathing, just absolutely. What is the point of this? Why does this exist? I feel dumber listening to it. Just woof.
What could have been?
What could have been? And I don't want to read it because it's going to upset you, but
Read what?
So Katie posted a video as we were recording,
Uh-oh.
seemingly aware of the backlash, and it's called "You Can Do Anything, Even Satire." And she's on set of the video in the construction outfit, and she said, and it starts with her being like, "You could do it, you go, girl, you were born to shine." She goes, "We're having fun, being sarcastic." It's very slapstick and very on the nose.
No, it's not.
With this set, we're like not about the male gaze, but we really are about the male gaze, she says, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Well,
It's satire when it's funny.
it's only when it's successful.
Right.
It's if you had to put out, it's actually so bad that she had to put out a 1 minute being like it's satire. That's shocking. They did that. Yeah, and that all ties into generally like I'm really wondering what the 143 through line is of "I love you."
Of what?
Like 143 means "I love you."
Oh.
It's the letters of it's 1. I love is 4. 3. You would write it like "Have a good summer, hags." Like 143 is shorthand for "I love you."
Oh, just put a heart.
It could be a heart. You could probably hashtag the heart. I'm really bothered by the fact that it's just called 143.
Especially when like 365 exists.
Yeah, exactly.
Call up Zed again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's unfortunate, and
And that's all.
that's all. But we have more to
Anyway.
come in the after show.
Yeah.
We've got plenty more to discuss and more releases, a number of things.
All right. Well, anyway.
This has been an invigorating, challenging, and titillating episode of Legend Only, but we have more on the after show where we talk about things after the show.
Maybe I'll work on my parody.
Yes.
I'll record vocals. I was like I recorded a vocal, was like, "It's a clown's world." And I wish I wasn't living in it.
Well, everyone, join us over at the after show. Thank you for joining us for another episode. And until next time,
We will
see you
soon.